Good morning, everyone. Today's chemo day. Go outside. When I hit it.
One, two, three. All right, that inlet cream work?
Mm-hmm. Taste the saline. Well, this has been an interesting experience when it comes to treatment. I've never been allergic to anything in my life, and excuse me, little hiccups. And I ended up having an allergic reaction to one of my chemos yesterday. And I was in the middle of trying to film a day in the life of kind of treatment and everything, and I pretty much had to stop because I had a pretty severe allergic reaction to the brentuximab chemotherapy, the targeted chemotherapy, and it was pretty scary. Just broke out in hives and ended up, had to have a shot of adrenaline and raise my heart rate and raise my blood pressure and everything back up. It was pretty legit. Definitely saw tunnel vision, and it was, it took a lot. I didn't panic, which was good. I just tried to stay calm and tried to breathe and just let the nurses do their thing. My oncologist was there, and it was kind of an all hands on deck type of thing. It was pretty wild. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of add this into why kind of the rest of the day in life never really happened. And this is the second day we ended up going back in. I got my second bit of chemotherapy done today, so we continued with treatment. But this definitely changes everything as far as kind of the plan that we had intact to move forward with treatment. So not sure exactly what the plan is. I go in for one more round of chemo tomorrow, which was supposed to be my second day of treatment, and we're going to sit with the doctor and kind of start figuring out what that plan of attacks should be like now. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. It's I just went and had dinner with a friend and just kind of just taking this moment by moment. I feel good right now, and I'm going to be kind of I don't know. It's a lot of crazy things are all up in the air right now. So I'm here at the Shaw Center, staying at Jack's place, which is just over my right shoulder, and just wanted to get this recorded while I'm thinking about it at the moment. So yeah. Well, I'm back in the office. I was putting this whole thing together, just watching it, and it kind of made me relive a little bit of this last couple days experience, having that allergic reaction to the chemotherapy, that targeted chemotherapy. And just, again, there's a lot of things that are up in the air because of all that happened now. I cannot do that chemotherapy again unless it's under a very controlled, in the hospital type of environment. And I get it, but at the same time, I sure don't want to have to go through that again. Now there's some things that are starting to fall into place where we're looking at getting a PET scan done here in about 2 weeks, and then I'm going to follow up with my new transplant doctor and the team out of Denver, just to make sure that everyone's on the same page and we're just all kind of figuring out kind of the next steps. The hope at this point is the PET scan comes back showing a pretty good reduction in the lymphoma, even though it's been about I'm through 2 treatments essentially. I got half of the brentuximab chemotherapy in me before I had the allergic reaction, so I got half of it in me. So it's in there doing its thing, and that was the one that I was really pretty excited about because I really could tell the difference going into this next round of everything. So just kind of in a weird way a setback, but in the same time kind of, these things kind of happen for a reason, and I just want to think about being on the positive side of this, is realizing that maybe this is for the good. Maybe that's all I needed in order to potentially move forward with just some radiation and try to burn the spot out that is causing the issue. So I don't know. We're just going to kind of, again, it's just one day at a time, one day at a moment, just to kind of just see how this goes. So it's, it was a little disheartening to kind of go through, a little bit deflating, I will admit, but at the same time, I take it as, these are signs that need to happen for whatever reason. And if I'm not supposed to do that, then that's how it goes. But anyway, this is, I had the final round of chemo yesterday, so I'm not even I'm about 24 hours out right now, a little over 24 hours, and I feel okay. I'm feeling just tired, and definitely ready to go home and get some rest and whatever. So I'm getting there. Just, yeah, it was a kind of a crazy trip because I've never had an allergic reaction in my life with anything. So this is a new experience for me, and it was a little bit of a tough pill to swallow, but I had a good team around me, and thanks to all the nurses at the Shaw Center and an infusion room, they were on it, and my oncologist, Dr. Urquhart, he was right there too. So it just makes me feel good knowing that I have a good team going in through all this, and we're just going to continue working away at this. It also kind of reminds me just how real cancer is, and just the difficulties and the confusion that can happen as you're going through this. There's so many moving parts that it goes to show you, even though that I'm looking good, I'm feeling good, there's always that possibility that something crazy can happen at a moment's flash. And this allergic reaction really made me realize that. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of touch base with you. Obviously, if you have any questions, hit me in the comments section below. It definitely a wild ride. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.